What's up? What's up? What's up? I'm your boy D Rob, and welcome to Coffee and Conversation. It's a pleasure to be with you. Man, what's the temp in your town? Let me ask that. I'm out here in Colorado. I think we at about 30ish something degrees. Pretty nippy out there. You know, some of you guys in the more southern or part of town or in the world rather, probably got some beautiful weather. What's the plan? Anybody barbecuing? That's one of my favorite pastime. Being a Floridian, I enjoy barbecuing. Listen, I just want to say thank you for you guys lending me your listening ear and taking time to join me. Listen, if you are joining Facebook or Zoom live, please chat in. I love to hear where you from, what you got going on. Let's talk, build relationships, right? So, question for you: how was your week? What's some lessons learned? What was some struggles for you to overcome? What went right? What's some things that happened successfully for you this past this this past week? Truth to be told, I'm ecstatic to say um, I secured a couple of speaking engagements. I'm able to even meeting with some who are they? Some editors. There we go. Meeting with some editors to speak about my nonprofit Vision Colorado. So I'm very ecstatic about that. However, I had some real life lessons that I learned this past week. What about you? Yeah, I'm going to share those things with you too. It's important for us to grow as individuals, as leaders, so we can be effective leaders, right? We want to give individuals our best, right? And so being able to reflect and see how you can improve your leadership, how you can improve your quality of service is essential to being a leader. So some lessons I learned was that during the past week, I was putting my planner together daily, and I was noticing that I have three top three goals that I want to achieve for the day, and then I have the one main objective that should be completed no matter what. So this past week, after the week, well, each day this week, I was doing an end of day reflection, and I was noticing that I was not completing the number one objective of the day. The one thing that I knew I needed to get done so I can advance or help others advance or be essential as far as leadership it was concerned, right? I noticed that I was repeating this one task for the past 3 days. When I didn't complete it on Tuesday, it was annotated again on Wednesday, then annotated again on Thursday, and my a light bulb went off in my head. And I began to ask myself some real tough questions. And that was, what's hindering me from accomplishing this mission? What's causing me to get off focus? What is my fear about tackling this situation or tackling this task and completing it? Lo and behold, I found some um, I found some eye-opening perspectives about not completing the task. Truth is, oftentimes we don't complete tasks because we allow procrastination to creep in. Many of us are too detailed or perfectionists in what we do, so we want things to be right and timely. Some of us just operate at a level of fear, which causes us not to go into action. So I want to get into this, and I'm going to share my screen. There we go. Make sure share computer sound. Let me blow this up. pray you all can see Coffee and Conversations, lessons learned from this past week, and you with your boy, D. Rob. Late again. How did this happen? Why didn't I start earlier? What's the matter with me? The deadline has come and gone, and here I am again, feeling guilty, feeling frustrated, and feeling defeated. Listen, folks, that's exactly how I was feeling day after day when I continuously had to rewrite the one task or objective that I knew I needed to complete for that day so I can advance and move forward. Anybody else feel like that? Anybody else have that what's going on with me? Why is this happening? Or maybe I should have started this task a little sooner. And what's causing me not to meet the deadline? And the feeling of guilt, the feeling of frustration or defeat overcomes you. Truth is, success demands action. Success is the accomplishments of your God-given purpose or goals for that matter. However, success requires your attention, your commitment, your time, your intentionality, and for you to overcome obstacles as well as never quit. Success in itself requires your action. So what is it to be action-oriented? Listen, I ask myself these questions. What are some of the things that's keeping me or keeping you from acting or going into action? Truth is, many people miss opportunity. Some are just simply slow to act when opportunity shows up, simply because we're big on procrastination, we're too busy trying to be perfectionists, or we lack confidence to act. So, do you wish to improve and become more action-oriented? Meaning, are you ready to seize more opportunity? Will you be more energized to handle more challenges? Will you remove the fear of acting and build a plan to act now? See, action-oriented is critical competency for you. Being action-oriented is a critical competency for your success today as well as in the future. Often, those who hesitate to take action will be overtaken by those who will do and take action immediately. The results for not taking action may include you feeling stuck. So how many of us feel stuck right now? The results for you not taking action may cause you to simply overthink situations and not respond. The results of not taking action includes lack of results. The truth of the matter is, many people are stuck, and you're stuck because you won't take action. Many of you are overthinking situations, and the truth is, you just need to do it. Many of you lack results because you won't take action. Truth is, results show up because of your action. So 3 killers of success. One is procrastination. So I ask you these questions. Do you think you perform better under pressure or doing a task at the last minute? I think of that because that's me in a nutshell. Oftentimes I put off the task to the last minute because I typically feel like I could get more focus about that task. Is it that we procrastinate because the task simply may not be important enough to us? Or maybe we just don't want to do it, or we have some level of fear in obtaining or doing that particular task. Listen, truth is, procrastination shows up in our behavior. So there are 4 behavior styles that we, as individuals, that are observable and recognizable in our actions. There's the dominant behavior style, which focuses on how we handle problems. There's the influencer behavior style, which focuses on how we interact with people. There's the stable behavior style, meaning how we pace situations or doing a task, how we pace things. And there is the compliant or cautious behavior style, meaning how we handle standards and procedures. See, as an influencer, truth be told, we're inspiring, we're magnetic, we're enthusiastic, we're persuasive, and we're highly optimistic individuals. We work great in teams. We're the guy that's motivating the team for success. We're great team players because when teams come together, we become more focused. We become highly optimistic that the task can be done and can be done with efficiency and to standard. We're the guy that wants to cheer the team along to success. However, we got this limitation. Oftentimes when given tasks and we're alone and by ourselves, we don't have a team to encourage, or we don't have people that we can influence. And the task solely sits on our shoulders. We begin to become procrastinators because of the task may seem to be too large. I want to give you some tips to help you as an influencer or procrastinator to overcome your procrastination. 1, if you got large tasks, begin to break that larger task into smaller pieces. It's been said that if you can take 10% of the task when it's immediately given to you and begin to work it, you've already completed 10% of the task. Being able to break down the task into smaller chunks helps you build upon commitment. And being committed daily will allow you to work at that task and chip away to completion. See, one small step for a procrastinator is a giant step forward towards being action oriented. Perfectionist. Are you concerned about what people say? Maybe you're too worried about having people help you because you think they will mess up your work. Listen, your behavior style as being cautious and compliant is very visual behavior style for others. Your strengths are that while you're very conventional in handling tasks, you're very careful and cautious, detail-oriented, systematic, and prefer to be accurate when handling tasks. However, this can be a limitation because it will cause you not to get the task completed in a timely manner because you won't utilize the team. Tip for you, begin to delegate the task to others. Allow others to help assist you in accomplish the task. You heard this saying, teamwork makes the dream work. Truth is, you being able to release or relinquish some of the responsibility really pushes and motivates the team towards success. Now, are you the individual just who simply lacks confidence to act? You're just the individual who misses opportunity because you're not sure of what you can do, what you may bring to the table, or you may not think that you're qualified to do this particular task. Tip: oftentimes, many of us feel like that. The truth is, if you do feel like that, I encourage you to take additional courses in the particular field of study of choice. Find you some mentors or coach who you can learn from and grow, as well as practice using your strengths. Your ability to bring value to others lies in the strength that you bring to the team. Truth is, if you never try, you'll never know what you can do. In closing, I'm reminded of the story of the three men and the talents. See, the master went away on a long journey, but he left one with 5 talents, he left another with 2 talents, and he left another with 1 talent. Upon returning back from his journey, the one with 5 talents ran to the master and said, "Master, I doubled your talents. You gave me 5. Today I present you 10. The master was ecstatic and said, "Job well done, my faithful servant." The one who had 2 talents too ran to the master ecstatic. "Master, I too doubled your talents. You gave me 2 and I bring you 4. The master was ecstatic and said, "Job well done." The one with 1 talent ran to the master. And the master said, "What is this? Were you lazy? Did you work? Did you give any effort?" His response was, "No, I buried the talent because I was in fear that I may lose it." The master responded, "You could have at least put my talent in the bank where I could have drawn interest from it." The moral of the story is, many of us are simply burying our talents. So we're burying our talents in the form of procrastination. We're not focused. The task is not important enough. We don't have any motivation or desire to increase what we have. Many of us are burying our talents and being perfectionists. Want to be the time right, want to have all the T's crossed and all the I's dotted. And the truth is, success requires us to act. Just do it. Don't be so concerned about all the details. You don't need to be so analytical about how you approach a situation. Do it. Many of us are burying our talents because we simply lack confidence. Listen, get outside yourself today. Begin to apply the skills that you already have. You'll never know what you're able to do with what you have if you never go into action. Success requires your attention. It requires your commitment. It requires your time. It requires your intentionality. It requires you to overcome obstacles. And it requires you to never quit. Success requires your action. Hey, I'm your boy D-Rob, and I want to say thank you for taking the time joining me for Coffee and Conversation. Listen, if this word has been an encouragement to you, I encourage you to share it with friends and family alike. Share it on Facebook. Also, take advantage. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's there you can get more valuable content. Lastly, I want to encourage you individuals who desire to identify and chase your purpose and maximize your potential. Join me for a free coaching call. Go over to DwayneHRoberts.com and schedule your free coaching call with me today. As you always hear me say, success is in your hands. It's up to you what you do with it. I'm your boy D-Rob, and until next time, God bless.